Can you really make money monetizing your podcast with Buzzsprout ads? This was the question that I had when I first found out about this feature earlier in 2022 whenever it launched, and I'm here to report, yes, you can. And I want to make sure that you know just how easy it is. So let's get right to it. Hey y'all, Crystal here today, and we are talking about Buzzsprout Ads podcast monetization feature. Now, if you have not watched it yet, make sure you go check out this video right here where I actually walk you through how my show, The Profit Podcast, is making money by adding Buzzsprout ads onto my podcast. I'll do a quick recap of what that video is all about. It's really showing you how to go through and add podcast ads from other Buzzsprout shows to your podcast. There are a few requirements and things that your podcast has to meet in order to be eligible for this feature. So make sure you go check out that video. But if you've already seen it and you're here, you're like, I want to know, Crystal, how are these ads performing on your show? What type of feedback have you gotten? What's the experience been like? Well, that's what we're talking about here today. So let's go to the computer and I'm going to show you the back end of the Profit Podcast and the ads that I've been running. So here we are, we're in the back end of my Buzzsprout ads. And so in order to get here, go to monetization in your Buzzsprout account, and then you'll automatically be placed in Buzzsprout ads. And this is what you'll see. So down here, you can see I don't have any pending ads. Right before I started recording this video, I actually went through and accepted and declined the other ads that I have that I had in my queue. But if you do have ads that are waiting to be approved, you'll have a number right up here that's letting you know, hey, you need to check this out. You have new ads to approve, which is kind of fun because I sign into Buzzsprout several times a week to look at stuff. So it's always fun to say, oh, look, there's another ad that I can approve and start making money. So that's fun. Now, once we are in here, I don't have any pending ads. You can see all the ads that I've approved that are currently running on my show. And again, if at any time you decide, you know what, I don't think I want to run any ads on my podcast this month, or I'm going to do a big promotion that I want to focus on other things and I don't want to have ads, that's totally fine. Go through and click the remove ad button and they will automatically be taken off of your show. All right, now let's go into reporting because this is really fun. Are you ready for this? Because maybe you're like, well, Crystal, how much money have you been making with your Buzzsprout ads? Well, I'm going to show you. Let me hit reporting and you can see that I've made $82.38. I know, maybe you're like, well, Crystal, that's a lot or that's not that much. Well, you can have your own opinion about how much money this is, but so far I've made $50 this month with 9 ads. That's pretty cool. And I haven't had to do anything. So $50 for ads to be running on my show that, one, I approved. I heard them before. So I know that they're good quality ads that my audience would appreciate. But two, I didn't have to do anything else after I clicked the approve button. All I do is now I get emails that say, you've got paid. And it's really cool. I'm not going to lie. Like, thank you, Buzzsprout, for that nice little touch of what it looks like whenever I get paid from one of these ads being run. But you can see here that in the month of May, which is whenever the beta for this really launched and got rolling, I made $2.71. Okay, cool. It was just getting started. Then in June, I had 10 ads fulfilled, and you can see how many times these ads were played and how much money that specific ad, or not that specific ad. These are all the ads that were cumulatively played on the Profit Podcast. And then so far in July, we're not, as me recording this, we're not fully at the very end of July, but you can see it's already my highest month for me running ads. So what can we really come to a conclusion knowing this information? I can say, one, with confidence, I'm going to keep running ads because it is an easy way for me to make money for my podcast Two, I love the fact that it makes enough money to cover some expenses in my business. So if you're a solo podcaster, or you're doing this as a hobby, or you're just like, I'm just trying to cover some small bills, this is a great way to do it. But also, I just really love that this is building up the Buzzsprout community of podcasters. So you can't run an ad on my show if you're not a Buzzsprout user. It's kind of nice. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't like to be the exclusive, you can't come hang out with us unless you have a Buzzsprout podcast. However, I love the fact that I am supporting and uplifting other people that have a show, that they are making meaningful content and they're sharing messages that I agree with. Because again, I approve them and I know that my audience would love them. So if you are a regular listener of the Profit Podcast, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But just know that all of the ads that you hear on my show have been hand selected by me personally, because it is something that I think that you should hear, you should check out, and you should be aware of. So one last thing to note before we go is, how do you get paid, right? Because maybe you're like, well, Crystal, you haven't cashed out. Like, you have all of this money just sitting there, and it's simply because I haven't done it. There's no other rhyme or reason. It's just, I haven't done it. I haven't sit here and cashed it out. Well, we'll just say it's because I was waiting to show you. There we go. That was my reason that I hadn't cashed out on what I've been paid for. So let's show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click on View Your Wallet. And when that happens, you will be able to see all the different ways that you can get paid. So you can get paid, you can cash out with PayPal, which is pretty cool. And then so I could just, all of this cash would be sent directly into my PayPal account. Or if you have a balance on your Buzzsprout account, you can go ahead and use these funds as a credit and have it pay for your hosting fees. Again, I love this so much. If you use a transcription tool, or let's say you use Canva for your graphic design in your podcast, this could absolutely pay for these monthly subscription tools that you're using to run your podcast. So very cool that you could have this applied to your Buzzsprout account. But I love this as well, because I can see which podcasts specifically had the best performing ads on my show. And I can, if I see them, again, whenever I get those notifications right at the top, I can say, oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'm absolutely going to approve this ad because look, this one made me $15 in the last month, or this one made me $14 in the last month. This one made me $18. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do with the information that you're getting on the back end. I really just encourage you to go in there once a week. You don't have to be in there every day poking around, see, did I make some money? Like, are things happening? But I encourage you to check it out once a week and see what's going on. Are things performing well? Do you have new ads to approve? Do you have something that's a repeat? Because I'm going to be doing another follow-up video on my ads that I bought for the Profit Podcast. And if you haven't checked it out, please go listen to it. We're going to have a link below in the video description. But it's something that I was curious about for myself. I bought ads for the show. You can watch this video right here, what that looks like. If you're a Buzzsprout user and you're interested in running ads for your own podcast, I'm going to have a follow-up video soon on what that experience was like, what the performance was, and all the things. So stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed here to the channel so you don't miss any of those important updates. But if you're not yet a Buzzsprout user, I'm a proud partner and affiliate with them. I've used them since day one. I highly encourage you to go check them out. You can go to crystalprofit.com/Buzzsprout to give them a try. You can get a free 90-day trial and just check them out. They're amazing. You can go. I have a whole playlist of Buzzsprout videos, so you don't have the excuse of, well, I don't know how to use Buzzsprout. You can go check all the things out. I'll link to their YouTube channel below because they have really cool videos over there as well. But that's all I have for you today. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video and hit the subscribe button if you have not already, so you can check out videos just like this that we put out every single week with tips, strategies, and resources for your content. But as always, remember, keep it up. We all have to start somewhere.